One of the key issues President Paul Biya mentioned during his inauguration was the issue with the diaspora. President Paul Biya said many people, Cameroonians in the diaspora, are terrorists. Many Cameroonians in the diaspora are promoting violence in Cameroon, and many of them are supporting and sponsoring people back home in order to destabilize Cameroon. And this whole issue is Cameroonians are not like that. Cameroonians are not trying to do this. It's just that anybody who have traveled out of Cameroon must be angry with the government of President Paul Biya, because Cameroon is a country that has a lot, whatsoever resources needed for a Cameroon to be developed, they are all in Cameroon. And then when you travel out of Cameroon and then you discover that small country are doing very well, they are not suffering the way Cameroonians are suffering, you become angry. It is not that when we will come out on social media or we are talking and becoming angry with the government of President Paul Biya, it does not mean that we maybe just hate the government or we just want to destabilize the country. No, that is not the problem. The whole issue is that we are comparing Cameroon with the country where we are in. And then you discover that this country, they do not have what Cameroon is having. Yet they are developed. They are not crying. The citizens are not complaining about road. They are not complaining about drinkable water. They are not complaining about electricity. They are not complaining about basic things, education, healthcare system, and many others. But in Cameroon, with all the resources, and you are seeing it, but Cameroonians do not have road. So there is no Cameroonian who is out of the country that can say that he is not angry. Again, he has no anger against the government of President Paul Biya. Because when you see how the government they are living their life, it's just as if we have two different Cameroons. One for the rich and one for the poor. One for government officials and one for the poor, for the common people. We have what it takes for Cameroon to be developed. But some particular group of people are the one enjoying it, is stealing and looting it at the detriment of everyone in Cameroon. And that is why Cameroonians in the diaspora are very angry. And President Paul Biya now misinterpreting that anger to mean that they are terrorists. They want to destabilize Cameroon. They want to do this. They want to do that. No, that is not how Cameroonians in the diaspora. We all that we are out of the country, we wish and we are praying every day that Cameroon should develop. Cameroon should be something compared to other countries that we are in. It is not that we want to. If you see people who came up supporting the Amazonian, it is just out of anger. That when you look back home and you see how your people are suffering, your brothers and sisters are suffering, they are sick, they cannot go to the hospital, even if they have the money to go to the hospital. Maybe route will stop there and some will die on the way. Maybe some electricity will not be in the hospital and the operation will not take place. Maybe there will not be drinkable water and people are dying of cholera. And then these are the things provoking Cameroonians in the diaspora against the government. There is no Cameroonian in the diaspora who is a terrorist. There is no Cameroonian in the diaspora who want Cameroon to destabilize. No, not just one. There is no one person. We are all angry for Cameroon to change. We are not angry for anything. If President Paul Biya was 43 years in power and Cameroonians have all these basic things, we will not be complaining. A road, electricity, drinkable water, a good education, a healthcare system. Cameroonians in the diaspora would not be angry.